Good afternoon, everyone. As you all know, my name is Stephany Hill, and today I'm going to talk about the social political issues in Venezuela and why it is a country in a state of emergency. In the last years, over 200,000 Venezuelans have been murdered as a result of the high levels of criminal violence. And after 15 years under a corrupt regime, over 200 Venezuelans have been murdered as a result of the high levels of criminal violence. After 15 years under a corrupt regime, the people of Venezuela rose up in a popular revolution against their government. In early February of this year, millions of students began a peaceful protest to demand the government a better quality of life. But the government just has offered more violence, torture, and death. Next. Did you know that the protests have left 43 people dead, 872 injured, and 3,356 arrested due to the aggressive acts by the government? Nowadays, Venezuela is experiencing difficult situation and multiple problems because the terrible decisions that the government have been taken. The problems for which Venezuela are struggling are scarcity of food products and medicines, delinquency, exchange control, censorship, inflation, poverty, political prisoners, and other strategies that the government has using to oppress us. The first point that I want to focus is on the scarcity of food. The lack of food in Venezuela is a major problem derived from the social political problems that we have now. Essential food is missing. The essential food is missing from supermarket because our economy is declining or is falling. The inflation level in Venezuela is one of the worst in the world. This year, the inflation in our economy has increased by 56%. Essential foods are missing in supermarkets because of the bad administration of companies' estates, so that products like sugar, chicken, and milk are hard to find in supermarkets. Next. The second point I want to talk is about security. The problem with security is another big weakness in our social political problems. Kidnappers are the biggest problem. They are the big weakness in security because of their hostile strategies to rupture people or to kidnap people and from their house, work, or even walking in the streets. Robbers are the second most common problem in our country. You cannot walk alone in any time of the day, and also you are no safety in your house. Last but not least are protests. The aggressive protests in Venezuela against the decision of their government have brought social problems. Because of the diversity of thought, Venezuelan population is divided into two groups. The group who support the government and the opposition group who are fighting for democracy and freedom. The students' protests symbolize our dissatisfaction about the way that they are destroying the country. Each time I go to protest, I forget the fear that the government has implanted inside of us. Therefore, at that moment, I become a brave person, capable to confront any hard circumstance that is in my way. In addition, the Organization of American States is ignoring the violation of human rights in Venezuela. How many more Venezuelans have to die in order to the international rights open their eyes and speak about it? To conclude, I would like to restate the main points. The reasons why Venezuela is in a state of emergency are because the lack of food, the delinquency, poverty, and protest. The people in Venezuela will continue claiming their right to create a society of freedom and conscience, and also to remove the invasion of Cuba in our country. Likewise, Cuba needs democracy too. Unfortunately, Venezuelans have a country where the young people play the role of soldiers trying to defend their homeland due to the incompetence of the army. However, if we continue being governed by political dictators, it's really possible that a civil war might begin, which would be the biggest misfortune for everyone. According to Ronald Reagan, the government's first duty is to protect people, not to ruin their life. For those who don't know, Ronald Reagan, he was a president of the United States. Could you put the next? This is the outfit that I wear when I go to protest. This is the black t-shirt, which says on the front, the resistance, and on the back, it has a phrase by Leopoldo Lopez, who is the opposition's candidate, which says, "Who gets tired, lost." And also we have as emblem, we have the map of our country. My orange hat has the name of the political party which I belong, and the color represents the best Venezuela that we all want. Right now, Leopoldo Lopez is in jail because he was the one who promotes the protest. Now, I want to show you some videos about what's going on in Venezuela right now.